I'll be the first to admit that I didn't really see a great use case for weapon swapping in Path of Exile 2, and I think I was very wrong. Sometimes you just need a different stick in your hands to see the possibilities. Let's start simple. Have you wanted to use a skill like Blink, but the 60 spirit investment was just way too much to justify over something that increases your build's effectiveness? Well, in the skill menu, you can designate which persistent buffs you want to have active on each weapon. This allows us to quick swap for a quick escape or jump across gaps in terrain, making mapping or even just running around town much faster. Getting stuck outside the map is also fun. This same logic also allows us to do a trick that seems almost intended, called minion stacking. Set your minions to only deploy on your preferred weapon. On swapping to your second weapon, this will despawn your minions, but upon swapping back, they will all spawn in on top of you. The only downside to this is that if any minions are dead, there will still be a few second delay before they all spawn back in. But if you're having to do some backtracking in a map and you've had minions die from getting too far behind you, this will help with that. It can also be used to body block tight corridors. You've probably noticed that you can allocate passive points to different weapon sets. These aren't extra points, but it's a way to split your points between two alternatives. One way I've learned to take advantage of this is for applying curses. At the top of the tree are some curse nodes that increase the duration and effectiveness of curses. Set your curses to apply with your second weapon set, leaving these points for increasing your spell damage on your first weapon set. This is counterintuitive for the minion stacking that I was doing since it will despawn your minions, but this could absolutely work for a spellcaster. This same idea could be used for summoning totems as a warrior and eventually setting traps as a ranger. I feel like I'm really just scratching the surface here. Using it during the leveling process might not be worth the effort, but late game it definitely feels worth it, unless you're running a broken build that destroys everything already. I could see some use cases that take advantage of something like cast on dodge, or splitting your single target DPS and AoE DPS between two weapons. It feels very intuitive, and I'm excited to see how people take advantage of this once we have all the skills available to us. Are there any ways you can think of to take advantage of this mechanic right now? Let me know.